Welcome to the today episode of Beyond the Mind. I am Adarsh Yadav, and today we dive into a profound and something revealing topic that has captured spiritual seeking, artists, philosophers, and ordinary people alike for centuries. The concept of the dark night of the soul. It's a phrase that carries a sense of mystery and may even a little fear today. We shall unpack what it means, why it happened, and how people from all walks of life have found meaning, growth, and ultimately transformation from this challenging experience. So grab a warm drink, get comfortable, and let's journey together into the heart of the dark night. What do you mean when we say the dark night of the soul? For many, it's a period of deep design confusion and a sense of spiritual emptiness. St. John's of the Cross of 16th century Spanish mystery coined this term in his work. The dark night, he described it as the time when the soul feels completely separated from God, a time of intense double and questioning. In St. John's own word, he said, "In the dark night of the soul, bright flow the river of God." This paradox highlights how profound darkness and intense inner pain can be gateway to a deeper spiritual connection. It's not about a physical darkness but a emotional, mental, and spiritual one. A time when everything familiar feels distant. The dark night of the soul is not limited to just saints and mysteries. Many famous individuals experience this profound sense of emptiness. Take, for example, Mother Teresa. Despite dedicated her life to helping others, she endured years of intense inner suffering and feeling of separation from God. She wrote, "In my soul, I feel just that terrible pain of loss of God not wanting me, of God not being God, of God not really exciting." For decades, she lived with this sense of spiritual abandonment, yet she continues to serve, showing that the dark night does not have to hinder one's ability to love or live meaningfully. Through her story, we can see that the dark night is not about losing faith, but rather about comforting the limitation and vulnerability of human existence. It's about facing the ego, breaking its down, and finding purpose beyond it. Now let's consider the physiological perception. Carl Jung, the Swiss physiotherapist, after spoken a confirmation with the unconsciousness, he believed that the dark night is a natural physiological growth, a necessary descent into the depth of our physics where we meet our shadow. Jung said one day not become enlightened by imaging figure of light but by making the darkness conscious. In other words, real growth happens when we are willing to face our fears and insecurities. A dark night can often bring us face to face with part of ourselves we have ignored or suppressed, and it's only by acknowledging and integrating these parts that we can experience true wholeness. Many people who have experienced a dark night said it transformed their lives. One such individual is Elizabeth Gilbert, author of Eat, Pray, and Love. After a painful divorce, she found herself plunged into despair, feeling as if she had lost all sense of direction and meaning in life. Gilbert once said, "Ruin is a gift, ruin is a road of transformation." In the midst of her suffering, she embarked on the journey of self discovery, traveling to Italy, India, and Bali. seeking answer within herself rather than outside of herself. Her story is a testament to the power of the dark night to push us into new, sometimes uncharted territories. Each of us may find ourselves at a precipice of the similar journey, a point where life seems to unravel. But it in these moments of unraveling that we often find our truth part. If you are going through a dark night, it can feel isolating. You may feel lost or question the purpose of everything you once held dear. But remember, you are not alone. Countless people have journeyed through this valley before you. Here are a few ways to navigate through this experience. Resisting the darkness can make it even harder to bear. Allow yourself to fear whatever arises. This is not a time to push forward, it's a time to be gentle with yourself. The dark night often bring up profound questions. Embrace them, but know that you don't have to find immediate answer. Rainer Maria Rilke, the German poet, advised to leave the questions now. Reach out to trusted people or a spiritual guide who can hold space for you. Many people find solace in connecting with others who understand the experience as difficult as it is. A trust that the experience has a purpose. Often the dark night strips away illusion and reveals a depth trust. At St. John's of the Crossroad, God has to work in the soul in secret and in darkness, because if we fully knew what was happening and what mystery transformation God and Greeks will eventually ask of you, we would either try to take charge or stop the whole process. The dark night of the soul is a universal experience. It's a invitation to let go of what we think we know and open ourselves to a deeper, more authentic understanding of life. It's a journey through which we shed old belief and attachment, allowing sometimes new to emerge. We often fear the darkness, yet it's not is the very darkness that we find our light. By embracing the experience, we can discover that it's not just a time of loss but also a profound transformation. So, if you find yourself in a dark night, take heart, trust that you are being guided to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Remember, it's through these very challenging that we grow, that we transform, and ultimately that we become who we were always meant to be. Thank you for the tuning on the episode of the Beyond the Mind. If you enjoyed this discussion or found it helpful,